Hi everyone, I'm Tammy. We're in the Nutmeg Notebook kitchen. So I was getting ready to make some dinner for Tom and I. And these are a couple of recipes that are out of the new Ultimate Vegan Health and Weight Loss Bundle. And so I told Tom, hey, maybe we should go live. Maybe everybody would like to see us making these recipes. And so he said, really? Like right now? And I was like, yeah, like right now. So here we are, unannounced, going live, making dinner. So I chose some delicious looking recipes. This is from Chef Julia Dunaway's plant-based Japanese ebook that is in the bundle. And so it looks delicious and I'm excited to try them. So she is half Japanese. Her mother is Japanese, and she created this beautiful ebook with all these Japanese recipes. And they look pretty simple and easy. And so I thought, let's try it. So the first one up is the sesame ginger tofu. And Tom, you have a picture of that. Can you show the picture? I hope mine turns out as beautiful as hers looks. So it can be air fried or baked. I will not be sharing the recipes. You have to get the bundle if you want these recipes, but you get to watch me make them and we'll see how they turn out. So I have a block of firm tofu. She called for extra firm. I didn't have extra firm and I wasn't going to the store, so we're making do with what we have. And so this is a block and I have been pressing it for, I don't know, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. This is my little tofu press. I drained the water off already in my kitchen sink. And so I'm just going to open it up here. Looks like there might be a little more water in it, but I think I have a trash can here. So I'm just gonna pour it, just like a teaspoon came out. And so I'm gonna put the tofu here. And I'm gonna press it. Now, I don't eat a lot of tofu, but I do like tofu. I just find that for me, it's very easy for me to overeat on tofu. So she says to cut it into 8 slices, and it looks to me like she cut them this way.
Yes, yeah.
Tom's like, yes.
Yeah, no, that's the way. I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah, well, he's very excited to get tofu, because he really likes tofu. I do make it a lot for our grandkids.
Oh, Tiffany is here.
Hey, Tiffany. So if you're just joining us, I'm making a couple of recipes from the new vegan bundle, the ultimate, let's see, how am I going to get, this might not all fit. The ultimate vegan health and weight loss bundle that I'm in. And so I didn't get those very even, but we're gonna make do. Hey, I'm doing the best I can. So here we go. And this is Julia Dunaway's recipes. This is from her plant-based Japanese ebook that she has in there. I mean, you could cut this however you want to cut it. If you want to, you could do strips of it and use it inside of spring rolls, or you could cube it. I'm sure it would be fine cubed as well. So it does look beautiful. Tom, show them that picture again, since we have people on now. I'm just gonna kind of overlap it so I can get...
Well, the early bird's got that picture.
He's mean like that. The early birds get to see it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be mixing together the sauce for it. She calls for soy sauce, but I'm actually using coconut aminos because I have a gluten sensitivity, so I don't use soy sauce because it has gluten in it. So I like this one from Trader Joe's, but if I don't have the Trader Joe's one, I'll use whatever I can find, usually something from Whole Foods. So it does have a little bit of tahini in it. That's where the sesame comes in, because tahini is just ground sesame seeds, and so it is going to have a little bit of fat in it, but it's a good fat, and the tofu has some fat in it as well, which is probably why we like it. And I've got ginger and garlic. So this is going to be really tasty. So it's really difficult to do Asian food without the sodium, because what do you do in place of the soy sauce or the coconut aminos?
Karen's asking, do you ever freeze the tofu? She's heard that it doesn't need to be drained if it's frozen first.
I have frozen it. It does change the texture
It's a little bit tougher.
of it, but a lot of people like it that way. And now I'm just going to pour the sauce over. And we're supposed to marinate it for about 15 minutes. And then you can either air fry it or bake it. But the air frying is quicker.
Why don't you pull that thing towards you and on screen? Because we're missing the whole show there.
Sorry. And so here we go.
Oops, wrong button. Here we go. Yeah, every time you reach forward, we get the top of your head on the camera.
How lovely.
With your part's very straight.
Well, you can tell them that I don't dye my hair, right? Same color all the way through. Oh, that's funny. So I could have used a bigger dish, obviously, but this is gonna work. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be very flavorful. We're just gonna get underneath there, get that nice. And then I'm also making her hibachi fried rice. And this is not, the tofu is going to make quite a bit, but we're only using 2.5 cups of rice. So it's not batch cooking, which you guys know I am known for. But since this is the first time that I'm making her recipes, I'm making them according to her directions. And then,
do you remember what page the hibachi fried rice is on?
Yeah, the hibachi fried rice is page 26.
26.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to turn them over and kind of slather some of it on the other side as well, because I just want it to all be really tasty. So our grandkids love tofu, and I usually bake it for them.
I have a picture when you're ready.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
This is what you're talking about, right? Hibachi fried rice.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to make. Now, she used brown rice. And believe it or not, we were out of brown rice tonight.
Who ate the brown rice?
Who ate the brown rice? And who makes the brown rice?
The guy, but he's been doing other things.
The guy makes brown rice around here, and he's been busy.
Tiffany's a little curious about where's the flowers.
Yeah, I'm going to be using the air fryer, so I had to move the flowers to the kitchen table.
Oh.
So, because I'm going to be using the air fryer, usually the flowers are sitting back there, but not tonight. Okay.
I could go on screen. I could be Tiffany's flower.
You could be. You're so colorful. All right, this is looking
Gina.
good.
Gina's here.
Hi, Gina. Nice to see you. Okay, so this is looking pretty messy, but I'm sure it's going to be delicious, you guys.
Angie TS is here.
So, hi. I've actually never made any of Julia's recipes, so I'm kind of excited about this because I always hear really good reviews about her stuff. So, I am excited. I've got a towel down here, and in case you're wondering, if you see, I also have a wastebasket.
Do you need a paper towel to wipe
down
down
here.
with?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great, honey. So that is good. And then Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. I don't know if you guys...
You probably just set off 25 people's.
Oh, well, I probably set everybody's.
You probably set a lot of timers just now.
I probably did. Okay, here, can I have that to wipe my knife? Thank you so much. Okay, so while that is marinating, I'm going to... Did everybody say... Everybody's...
Gina says that pan is big enough. You could fall in it.
Which pan?
The green pan.
This one? Oh,
yeah,
really?
Well, we bought it because it was big. That's
yeah,
why we
I
bought
like
it.
Well, you know, you guys, I like to batch cook. So I like things that will hold a lot. And that's why I think this is it 5 quarts?
Speaking of batch cooking, what do we got going on today?
Okay, so I'm making 2 recipes from the new Ultimate Vegan Health and Weight Loss Bundle. I hope they changed the name of it next year, so it's shorter. It's such a mouthful. So I'm making 2 of Chef Julia Dunaway's recipes from her plant-based Japanese ebook that she has in the bundle. It's a brand new ebook that she put together, and a lot of the recipes are inspired from recipes that her Japanese mother makes, and so that's pretty cool. I kind of like, you know, the tie-in with that. So I am making sesame ginger tofu, which I have here, that is marinating, and then we're going to air fry it. And then I'm also making a hibachi fried rice. In her recipe, she did call for brown rice. Believe it or not, we are out of cooked brown rice, and you need it to be cold, not hot. And so I had some white rice in the freezer. Yeah, we do eat some white rice. And we make it for our kids, our grandkids as well, because they really like it. And so I just thawed that out, because I just was sure we had brown rice, because Tom always keeps brown rice made. And so I had everything set up. So we're just going with it, because that way we still get to make the recipe. So I have to get some carrots going.
Tiffany says I am a blooming flower. It's a good thing I'm not a blooming something else.
Well, it is, because that
old
could
phrase
be
about a blooming something else.
Oh, is there? I don't know this. So
Don't be a blooming something something.
Oh, so I just have some carrots that I'm going to dice up, and this cutting board.
Where's Dylan when you need him?
I know this cutting board is not the cutting board I normally use, but there isn't room here for my big cutting board.
Put the 2 of those red pads under it. Do you have more
I
chopping?
did, but you know what? They kind of make it a little bit uneven, but let's try. So it just wants to slip and slide on me. A towel would work too. Thank you.
There you go.
And I just need a 1/2 cup of these. So let's see how we're doing. So we had a really wonderful interview this afternoon. We had a guest on, Stephanie Spencer. She's a registered dietitian from Arkansas, and she did a wonderful presentation for us about protein, and it's linked to cancer. So if you didn't see it,
animal proteins link.
Yes,
cancer.
animal protein link. Thank you, Tom. And it was amazing. She's great. So I look forward to having her on again. And we want to collaborate and do some things together. She knows so much, and she is so organized.
She runs a sprout factory, microgreens.
Microgreens, yes. She has a microgreens business there in Arkansas, which isn't that cool, you guys? Although she said it really ties her down, because
you're doing really well there. That's pretty.
You have
smooth
to.
chopping.
Thank you. You have to water them. And so she's like, your customers are counting on you, so you can't really go out of town. So it really ties you down. But anyway, very interesting person, and we had a lot of fun with her. So, and then we stayed on and talked with her. Well, Tom you ate your lunch, and then you left, and her and I talked for at least another hour. It was so much fun. So now I just have my green onions. I was just trimming them. I've already washed them. And you always want to make sure that you also get water down inside the greens. And I was just looking to make sure that I had done a good job, because sometimes there can be little buggies in there, especially if you're buying organic, or there can be dirt, believe it or not. So you always want to be careful about that. And these are actually going to be a garnish that we are going to use on top of the rice, and I'm hoping there's enough that we can also sprinkle over the top of the tofu, because that just looks so pretty when you do that. And I love to use the greens as well, as long as they're nice and sturdy, not limp. And these are pretty good. So we're gonna go with that. And I didn't get myself a dish for those.
I'll get it.
right up here to the left. One of the pretty little dishes. So
these little bowls?
Yeah.
Oh, you said to the left, so that's over
Well,
here.
to your left. Now go right there. You know where the little dishes are? Right there. That was to your left, babe.
This is my right. This is my left.
Tom, when you were sitting here, I said to your left.
Oh, when I was facing the other way. Okay.
Oh, he's being very specific. Okay. I see how it's going to be. All right. Okay, I didn't do that good of a job because, look, some of them didn't cut. I do think you need to sharpen this a little bit more.
Okay.
Not right now. Not right now. Okay, so now we've got our green onions. So that is good. I'm gonna get, oh, they smell good too, you guys. And then I have peas, and I've got the carrots, so that's great. And I'm gonna go ahead, I think, although that was gonna be done before the tofu. I think that we can go ahead and put the tofu in. I'm gonna air fry it, and I don't think it really needs that. The marinade is actually really thick.
Yeah, so it's not going to do a lot of soaking.
I know, it's not going to soak in. So I'm going to go ahead and put this.
Yeah, I can do that.
And you're going to put it in the air fryer?
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got it set for 375 for 15 minutes. And I put a tray underneath it in case it was going to drip.
And you're going to set it on the air fry rack?
Yep,
or?
yep.
Okay.
No, not in the pan. We're going to take it out of the pan.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to put it actually on the air fryer.
I need a spatulator.
It'll be a little messy.
Really
Okay, so then we also need some onion, a cup of diced onion for this recipe. This is going to be for the fried rice. So this is what I'm going to do here.
You know what we're going to do is we're going to do this over here.
Okay, I'm going to move that stuff out of the way. This cutting board makes a lot of noise too. I want to go ahead and dice that one up.
Do you have any more of the sauce? They kind of soaked it up a little bit.
No, it's okay. Just however much we have, that's what we're going with. It'll be fine. Just gonna do it. Okay, this onion, thankfully, is not too strong. You know how some of them can just make you cry. I was actually talking to my mom the other day, and I was cutting up an onion, and I was just tearing up so bad. She was like, that must be a really strong onion.
Okay.
And it was.
So I got these arranged thusly.
Nice. Okay. You did good. You're hired. You are hired.
And you're at 375 for 15 minutes on air fry?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And push go?
Yep.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, let's see. And that is 1 cup. And here's my 1 cup measurer.
Are you going to be doing some frying pan action now?
I am going to be doing some in just a minute. I have to cut up my red pepper first. So what did you guys cook for dinner tonight? Just curious what you had. I had my big salad for lunch, but I didn't eat until about 2:30.
Connie's asking, she just came in late, is this recipe in the bundle or show
It
notes?
is. It is in the bundle.
On Chef Julia Dunaway?
Chef Julia Dunaway's Plant-Based Japanese is the name of her ebook. Here, would you like some carrots to munch on?
Oh, sure. Oh, my mic is on. I'll have to mute myself.
Oh, you'll have to mute yourself. Okay, can you get me another one of these dishes, either to the left or the right, whichever way.
Now we're being smart.
Whichever way you want to go.
When you're laying down, which way is north?
Thank you. And then we need some red bell pepper. Oh, these are so pretty, these peppers. I got these
Are you going to do your very cool pepper technique?
I don't know. I got these at Whole Foods the other day.
Tammy's got a great pepper technique.
And they were so pretty. I can't remember who I saw do this. I don't know if it was Chef.
You just unroll it. This is just
I
the
know.
best
I don't
pepper
know if it
technique.
was Chef Bravo or who I saw that did that.
Well, Dylan has a way of doing it, but it's not this way.
No?
Wasn't
So-
that the coolest technique, you guys?
I love it. It's easy. And I just get rid of the seeds. And
Gina says, thanks for the demo. You have a lot going on.
we do have a lot. Half a cup.
Hey,
Half
Towns
a
having
cup.
bean burritos and taco salad for dinner.
Ooh. That sounds good. I love Mexican. I can eat Mexican just about every day. I made the most delicious black beans and rice the other day. We were going to Chef AJ's for a Mexican potluck, and she asked me to make beans. So I made 2 pounds of beans, and then I just added a bunch of stuff to it. I added rice. At the end, I thought, oh, maybe I should, before I started it, I thought maybe I should have some, let's see.
Was there anybody else we know?
Maybe
at
I should have
potluck?
some rice in it. Yeah, Gina was there. And, oh, it just turned out so good. I wrote down what I put in it to take, so with people with allergies could look at it, but I didn't keep track of, quantities. I know that I used 2 pounds of beans, and I used 1 can of tomatoes, but I didn't make a note of how much cumin, how much chipotle powder. Just need a little bit more of this.
Nikki T's having stellar dump soup for dinner.
Oh, nice.
She's got stars and fireworks going on both sides of it.
Ooh, dump soup's good.
Yeah. While you're chopping, I'm going to, actually we only have 1 camera right now, so I'm going to just
Really?
slide, there's no Tom cam.
Oh, no Tom Cam.
Trish Fish downloaded the bundle, and like happens to some folks, it's in her device somewhere.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So,
What's your advice?
well, if it's in a PC,
I'm going to go rinse my hands while
do
you
a file
talk.
search and search real basic broad terms like bundle or ultimate vegan or something like that. And if it's an iPad or something, I'm not real iPad savvy because where things are all different in that. But if it's a PC, file search is your friend. So, and then while Tammy's doing that too, I'll remind everybody that when you do download the bundle, you're getting an older copy of the Batch Cooking with Tammy course.
Good.
And the new one has linked table of contents and additional recipes. So you'll want to be sure to re-download that document so you've got everything that's in there. And the table of contents, being able to tap on the name of a recipe and go straight to it is awesome, because I've been using some of these other downloads, having to scroll for 20, 30 pages. If it's a PDF, you can actually type in the page up at the top, but not everybody has access to that.
I'm not using this, so
anyway.
I'm going to move it
You're
so
not
I don't
using-
knock it over.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
nervous that I'll knock it over.
You ready? You're ready to fire up the frying pan?
I think
Okay.
I am.
All right. I'm going to slide out of your way and.
No, you're okay. I don't mind you being there. You're good. Okay, so now I'm making the hibachi fried rice. So it says to heat this up over a medium-high heat, and I'm going to cook as soon as it gets hot enough, I'm going to cook the onions, the carrot, and the bell pepper. Woohoo! Okay. So I'm using my induction burner, and I haven't used it a lot since COVID. Oh, there's the timer that was for the marinade. Tell her to
Alexa,
stop. And so it's tricky because
Alexa, off.
the heat settings on it are so different from my gas range or cooktop. I guess I don't have a range. I have a cooktop, don't I? Okay, so just trying to. I know, aren't they fun? Okay. Oh, you can't see the pretty ones?
Everything's off screen.
I know. Well, it still is, babe. Look at the monitor, and
Wow.
that's as far. This is as far back as I can go. You can
Okay.
pull the camera back.
Yeah.
maybe.
I'll zoom out.
That could work. Just trying to get my ingredients here. So very colorful. That's one thing that I do like about Asian food is how colorful everything is. Let's see. Okay, I think this is about ready. I am going to give it a little bit. I have hot water. I'm going to give it a little bit of hot water. And I'm going to go ahead and get my onions and my carrots going. Okay. And my pepper.
That was me. Sorry, I'm ready.
What are you doing, bud?
I slipped and I caught myself on the camera. I jiggled everybody.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's good.
Saute some.
Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? So pretty. So this will make, I used to make fried rice the standard American diet way when my kids were little. Our son loved it. I would make it for him all the time. Of course, back then it had egg in it, but our daughter has veganized it. And
You guys didn't tell me I completely destroyed the camera.
okay, but the view that we have is the overview,
That's
the down
fine.
from the top.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
Better than the other one was on the ceiling.
so she has veganized it and she makes it. So I need to veganize it and put it on the blog for you guys. So this will be yummy. So in the air fryer, if you're just joining us, in the air fryer, we have sesame ginger tofu going. And these are recipes from Julia Dunaway's plant-based Japanese cookbook. And then this is going to be hibachi fried rice, which we're excited about. So this will be good. And because we've been eating a lot of Mexican since Friday, because I came home with a lot of refried beans. Not as many people showed up as we thought were coming, and there was so much food there. And so, in fact, we could go ahead, we could probably freeze some of those beans, but they were yummy. Okay, this is looking good. So this is doing pretty good on 7 for the saute. It's, you know, doing a pretty good job
Let's
here. See?
Now she's steamed.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. So this makes me excited. If I'd had more time, I would have made fresh spring rolls for us too. We love fresh spring rolls. And I like to put, I like to have fresh basil and some cilantro to put in them, and a little bit of fresh mint, and then leaf lettuce and red cabbage. I like to make some tofu, to long strips of tofu, a little bit of mango. They're just so yummy, and you know, whatever veggies we happen to have. Cucumber, they're so good, but no time tonight. We've been so busy doing all the lives with the bundle buddies, which has been really fun because we talked to this Stephanie Spencer from Arkansas a few days ago. We had a wonderful chat with her on the phone, and yesterday I interviewed Rachel Detroit. I didn't even know about her before the bundle, and she was delightful, and we want to collaborate and do something together in the future. She was adorable.
Can I eat this pepper?
Yeah, you can eat the pepper. You hungry?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, we'll have goodies to eat before too long here. So, so that's what's really fun for us participating in the bundle too, is that we get to collaborate with new people and meet new people that otherwise we probably wouldn't have met. And so that's really fun for us. And then to get to introduce you guys to new people too. So I'm curious how many of you have gotten the bundle, and what have you looked at? And we have a class in the bundle. So our new Batch Cooking with Tami class is in the bundle. And we have 32 videos, 15 hours of video content, and a 100-page ebook with 50 recipes, 14 brand new recipes. And like Tom said earlier, make sure that you download the PDF off of our website when you go there to enter the course, because we added more recipes to it, and he did hyperlinks so the table of contents, you just click on it and it'll take you right to the recipe or the reference page, or whatever you click on. And so be sure and get the new version. So, oh man, this smells so good. Okay, she says to cover it with a lid for a couple of minutes, so that should help too. And I think, that little index card that's on the kitchen table, can you grab that for me? And I'll tell everybody what the new recipes are in our ebook that's in the bundle. So the potato leek soup, oh my gosh, I've been making a batch of it every week, and our daughter absolutely loves it. A quinoa minestrone soup. So our daughter and her family were sick a couple weeks ago, and so she asked, I was making food for her, and I asked her, she didn't ask for it, I asked her one day, what can I make for you? And she's like, Mom, you don't have to keep cooking for us. We're going to be okay. And I said, no, please let me cook. It makes me feel good. And I said, but I would like to make something that sounds good to you today, instead of just, because before she was like, bring whatever you feel like cooking. And so she said, well, what about like a quinoa minestrone soup? I said, well, do you have a recipe you like? And she said, no, I just wing it when I make it. So I winged it, but I wrote down what I made and how I made it. And then my daughter's recipe for it says Katie's refried beans, and she makes these fabulous refried beans that she taught me how to make. And mushroom taco lentils made in the Instant Pot, a new lemon dill dressing with capers, and then you can make a lemon dill chickpea salad with capers that's delicious. And today Dr. Peacock made that, and she put it on Instagram and said that she loved it. So that was really fun for me. And let's see how these are doing. We're just going to deglaze that bottom of the pan here. Barbecue tempeh, nutty oatmeal, my ultimate Caesar dressing, which is a new Caesar dressing to you guys. It's one that I make with nuts that I've been making for a couple of years for my family, and I decided to share that with all of you. And it does have nuts, it is higher calorie density, and it's pretty darn delicious. A tomato lentil penne pasta, chocolate heaven cookies, and then the last two are Tom's brown rice method in the Instant Pot, and also his method for making white rice in the Instant Pot. So that is what we've got. Okay, so now we are going to add the rice. And she called for brown rice, but I had white rice. So that is what we are using. And then we're going to add the, it's defrosted green peas. I think you could use edamame too, and I almost used edamame because we love edamame. Okay. So it says just to heat until rice is cooked through. I do think I'm going to have to add a little bit of water. It kind of wants to stick in the middle. So we're just going to add a little bit of water so that doesn't happen.
Here too.
Yeah, sure. What are the questions?
Okay. All right. For those folks that were asking about the green pan, it is in our food prep category on our store.
Can they hear you? Are you mic'd?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm seeing me on the bar there.
Perfect.
So yes, that skillet is in our Amazon store, but I put a link in the chat here, and I'll copy that down into the show notes too. So yes, Karen Gaylor, that's the green pan that I just put the link in for. and Tami likes it because it's deep. And when she's sauteing our big salads, it takes up a lot of space. It holds a lot of salad. The salad takes up a lot of space, and the green pan can keep up with it. So
Right.
So that's why she chooses it for that. So we bought it for the depth and the width, and the double handles were important. So she was using the scan pan before that. It's just as wide, but it's not as deep. And so salad saute was winding up all over the top of the stove top. So that's what is going on with the green pan. And it's a pretty hard ceramic, they say diamond infused non-stick. So it's proving to be pretty durable. You can use, she's used some light use of like the
We've been
metal,
happy with it.
the metal potato masher for mashing beans and whatnot. So there's some more questions here too.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is kind of fun to have company while we're making dinner. I kind of like it. Would you guys like more of this if we did this while we're cooking? It's kind of fun.
Yeah, she decided to do this about 30 minutes before I ran upstairs, did a thumbnail, set up a streaming portal on YouTube with the title and the links and so forth.
Yeah, he had come down and he was starting to take things down from our session earlier today, and I said, maybe you should leave it up because I might go again. He was like, what? Okay, so now we add the tamari, the onion powder, the garlic powder, the rice vinegar, and black pepper. So it's a half teaspoon of that. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do that.
Sprinkles so nicely. What you gonna do next?
The local spicery garlic powder. Yum, yum, yum.
Such even distribution in your
I
spices.
know, we just have to. Let's see.
Now what you got?
This is the coconut aminos, just a little bit of rice vinegar, and a little bit of tahini. So, and the recipe is in Julia Dunaway's plant-based Japanese ebook that's in the bundle.
Kelly Volmer was looking at Chef Julia's cookbook just last night, and she bought stuff today for your corn muffins to make for tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I've got some in the refrigerator, actually.
Yeah, we're talking these tasty guys right here.
Okay, yep, I've got everything. So what I didn't have is she says that you can garnish it with shredded nori seaweed and some other things that I don't even know how to pronounce because I'm not real familiar with Japanese cooking, but this looks amazing. Tom, do an overhead shot, or do you have one?
Of what you're doing right now?
Yeah, this looks so delicious. Oh my gosh, you guys. And it smells amazing. And you need to grab the tofu. The tofu is done.
Okay. Yeah, Karen, I just posted on screen what Tami's fixing here from Chef Julia's cookbook contribution to the
bundle.
The ultimate vegan
Health
and weight loss bundle.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh.
why when I say it, I always want to say health and wellness.
Yeah,
And-
because that's what we always
Oh.
say. Okay, I'm coming
So
across with
what
this.
what am I on
Here.
the camera?
Push the number 1 button.
Okay. So there is a spatula right there, and there is a platter on top of the.
Okay, I'm just showing.
You're showing
I'm
that
just
to
showing
them?
how they came out.
Beautiful.
So
That looks good. So see the platter up there, and then I gave you, here is a spatula. There you go. Can you plate them nice? He's laughing, you guys. He's laughing. Okay. I know you can't see this, but I can't do it the other way, or I will absolutely, positively spill it. Okay. I thought this, well, this is probably, oh, I got a nice, I like the little crispy stuff that you get on the bottom. I love that. So I've got a little bit of that. Oh, yum. This is going to be so delicious. Oh my gosh. Look at this, you guys. So yummy. This looks great. Wow. So if I was making this for my family, I would have to make so much more than this. So much more. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. Wow. This looks beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do that. And a little bit of black pepper. You know, isn't that interesting? When I'm in a Chinese restaurant, I always want pepper to put on my food, and they don't always have it out. And I think, do they not use pepper? But she called for it in hers.
Okay, this is not, clearly not plated by you.
Oh, you didn't do bad. You did pretty good, honey. That looks pretty good.
I'll do.
And then look, so then we do this too. And you did good.
Okay.
You were artistic. I'm proud of you. You did great. Good job. But see, doesn't that look pretty with the scallions on top?
Oh, are you done with the thing? We can get rid of it.
Sure.
Or actually, it stopped.
It stopped making noise.
Yeah, but it's kind of in your way.
Oh, this turned out good. Wow,
Here,
look.
pick this up a second. I'll get rid of this thing.
Okay. Careful going that way.
Yeah,
'cause-
that's why I wanted to get
Yeah.
rid of it.
So here we go. Look at that. Those turned out really good. Very simple. And
That didn't take long.
it did not. Very simple and easy. Our spotlights make. Here,
Yeah.
I'll do this so that they go away.
Well, now you're losing the white
I
balance.
am.
Yeah. There you go.
Beautiful. It
Yeah.
really turned out well. Look at that.
Yeah, we-
Oh my gosh.
One at a time. Yeah, that looks delightful.
It
Ouch,
does.
sorry
I have
about
to
that.
take pictures, but I'm going to grab a couple spoons so we can taste the
Okay.
rice. Do you want a spoon or a fork?
A fork, I believe. A fork.
A fork. Okay. And then we'll take a picture too. Okay, here's a fork for you. You have to
Okay.
put us on camera though.
I was just watching the food.
Okay, it looks scrumptious. Here, I'm going to go here because this is kind of the little brown bits that were in the bottom of the pot.
Oh yeah, Celia's Hansen. Yeah, let's talk briefly while we're tasting on. Am I on camera? Yeah.
That's good.
For those of you that haven't got the bundle and are about to, you're going to get email communications from SendOwl. SendOwl sends the link out for the bundle.
Oh.
They are like the digital warehouse. They're storing the bundle for the contributors of the bundle and the organizers, which are Melissa from Raw Food Romance and Chef AJ from Chef AJ's Kitchen. And then you will get a couple of communications from SendOwl. One is like the acknowledgement of your order, and then the other email is a link to do the download. And then when you get your invoice or however it shows up on your charge account or whatever, that will say probably from Chef AJ's Kitchen, because Chef AJ in charge of handling all of the front-end financials for all of us, for the bundle buddies, we call ourselves, for the people contributing to the bundle. And so that, I've gotten some emails, people saying, well, I thought I was getting the bundle from you, but it said from SendOwl. I don't know who SendOwl is. Good question. They're the digital warehouse.
And people were worried that
And
we
then
didn't
people-
get credit.
Yeah, and people I thought I got the bundle from Nutmegnotebook, but it said from Chef AJ. Chef AJ is handling the accounting for the whole bundle.
Right.
So anyway, so that, and then if you, and then again, once you get the bundle and want Tami's Batch Cooking with Tami Masterclass, we highly recommend that you download our fresh, updated PDF off of our site with all of the hyperlinked table of contents and the additional bonus recipes that, because it was submitted a month ago, were not in the copy that got put on the bundle.
Because I kept deciding to add more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the cornbread
I
muffin
haven't had
recipe.
my taste yet. Have
Yeah.
you had your taste?
Yeah, it was good. The cornbread muffin recipe was new. I don't know if I mentioned that one. Did I not have that written down? You know what? There's 15 new recipes. I didn't have that one written down.
But you guys
15.
are the first ones to know. Is it a new secret recipe? What?
That cornbread muffin recipe. I didn't write it down on because
It's not
that
on
was
the
one
list?
that was one of the last ones that I added. So the cornbread muffin recipe is also
So we're just going to
new.
draw a line down the middle of each of these plates and then eat on our
Well,
side?
I don't think I can eat 4 slices of tofu.
Oh, well.
But I would like to have some of this tomorrow, so I'll have a little bit of that and a little bit of this. If I'd gotten spring rolls made, that would have rounded it out nicer. But you probably want that
I think
much.
dinner has started. Okay.
It has. It looks good though, doesn't it?
Dee Dee Jones, yes. This is an impromptu live. You caught a live.
You did. Yeah, we just decided. So because the bundle's going on and I'm trying to try recipes from the other participants in the bundle so I can tell you guys about them. And so I was getting ready to make this, and then I said to Tom, maybe we should just turn the camera on and go live because we still had it set up.
Well, with all the scheduled lives for the bundle, we're actually leaving this in large part because I have to move the lights out of the way.
Yeah, otherwise I can't cook
Sometimes
on that side.
We'll be tripping, but all of this other stuff we've been leaving up because it takes me at least an hour to set up everything
It
for
does.
a show.
So anyway, did you guys like this? Should we do it again? Do you like us to cook live with you? It's kind of fun. Makes me a little bit nervous, but
What if something goes wrong?
well, things usually go wrong when you go live. They just do. In talking to people over the last
We should have caught that episode when you
week.
cut your finger the other day. It could have been a dramatic episode.
oh my goodness. Well, Dylan's done that on shows before. Yeah. So that's never fun. That's always scary.
Yeah.
To be cutting everything while you're going live because you can make a mistake.
Well, I've got glue and gaffer's tape.
Well, I'm glued shut right now.
Okay.
So far, so good. So anyway, let us know if you think we should do some more live cooking on a fairly regular basis. We could. It's kind of fun to let you guys see what we're making for our meals. And yeah,
We can go from there.
we can. Oh,
What's
really?
tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? Are we?
Tomorrow morning on the Good Self
there.
app.
Oh, that's I'm on
At
that, yeah.
9 o'clock, I'm actually interviewing Tom and Sia's husband, Dominic, and they're going to talk about their plant-based journey and why it was so easy. So tune in tomorrow.
I heard you guys talking on last week's show. I heard what you were saying about us.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, you get to defend yourself tomorrow. So Sia won't be able to join me tomorrow, so the guys are going to join me instead, and we're going to talk about their journey, and that should be really fun. So that's on the Good Self app. It's a free app, and it's only for iPads or tablets and iPhones or smartphones, I mean.
Yeah, it takes all the Google phones too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
so
Android.
you can go to Google Play and download it, or go to the App Store and download it, and then you can listen to us. It'll be at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and
Look at all the fruits and vegetables that you just put up.
That's cute. We have the capability to record it, but we haven't figured out how we can take that recording and get it on the app, because the app doesn't have the software capability to record and save.
I have to take the podcast, the audio, and actually turn it into a video, and then get the video into your iCloud photos and videos where you can grab it there.
Yeah,
And I probably would have had that done by now if we weren't working on the bundle every day. So
Right. So we will record it tomorrow, and when
It'll be up eventually.
when we can get it posted, for sure, we don't know.
Oh, Amdad says, thanks for changing my life for the better and teaching me so much. Well, thank you so
Aw,
much.
that's so sweet. We have gotten the nicest emails and comments on Facebook from people who are buying the bundle and loving all the content that they're finding in it, and just amazed that they're getting so much content for $49. So you know, it is pretty amazing.
Yeah, Kimmy
So.
and Peggy both said more impromptu cooking videos would be great.
Would it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
so.
think we can do that.
Yeah, I get tied to the scheduled. It's got to be a thumbnail and everything, you know, advanced scheduled. I did put this one up in about 20 minutes. I grabbed an old thumbnail, changed
Yeah.
the wording, and you know, it's not just. I mean, you can just push play, but YouTube wants to have a
You don't have to, though.
No,
We
can-
have friends who just go live
And push
and
play.
don't have anything, and I would do a lot more of it if he was a little more cooperative, because I'll say, let's just turn on the camera, and I'll just talk to people while I'm doing this, and he'll be like, oh, but we don't have a thumbnail up, and you know, and this and that, and he wants the lighting to be perfect and the microphone to be perfect, and you know, sometimes I would just like to go live, just impromptu the way it is.
When you have such a lovely wife, wouldn't you want the lighting to be perfect? Huh? Now what are you going to say?
Well, done. What did we learn in the class that we took? Done is better than perfect. So just getting content up and relating to our audience and our community is the
Okay.
most important thing. And they don't care if it's perfect. Tell me if you care if it's perfect.
Okay, well, I guess I could push play and then go upstairs and do the back end stuff after you start.
You could.
And by the time the video's over, it'll all be in there.
Yeah, because what does it matter? They don't care about the thumbnail. They just
Okay.
care about the content.
Okay.
So
right.
anyway, what do they say?
Does anybody at the moment, Tiffany, do you need to moderate this marriage? Do we need some moderating over here.
No, we don't. We're doing good. Oh, and she said you could put nori shreds on top of the rice, but I don't have nori shreds, but I do have nori, so we could crumble some over the top if we wanted, but I think it's pretty good just like this. And I'm anxious to taste the tofu. And I did take a picture of it, so we could taste it on camera if you want. You want to taste it?
Sure. As I slid away here,
Where's your fork?
right here.
It has ginger.
Yeah, see, I could eat 3 of these, but they're tasty. Oh, I got to get some onion with that.
That's the problem with the tofu. It's easy
It's
to
so easy to eat.
It's easy to eat a lot because it's soft, and so it's just super
What's nice is
easy.
you really get that
Nice
that
Asian
Japanese,
flavors.
that nice Japanese thing going on.
It's nice, isn't it? It's really good.
All right.
So, okay, you guys,
Now,
if you've got
Judy
the bundle,
wants to know what
mark
did you
these.
put on the tofu, the marinade?
Yeah,
What's she calling it?
it is her sesame ginger tofu. So
Yeah.
it was what she called for soy sauce and tahini and ginger and garlic. So it was really simple and easy. So if you've got the bundle, look up Julia Dunaway's Plant-Based Japanese ebook, and the recipes, oh, I just spit, and the recipes are in her ebook. They were super easy to do and delicious. So there you go. All right, you guys, we're going to sign off.
Yeah,
'cause-
P-Town says that they prefer imperfections.
Yes,
Trish Fish says agreed.
absolutely.
Gina says Tom is always perfect.
Oh, well. He's loving that, Gina.
Well, she didn't exactly say that. I may have embellished.
Oh, I was going to say, now you're going to be his new best friend. So he'll take that, boy.
Yeah, I may have added some. I may have added.
You may have embellished it?
Yes.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's pretty good. I will give him that. Tom always tells me that as far as men goes, he's the least worst. Don't you? You always tell
Yep.
me that.
I've always prided myself on being the least worst.
He's like, I'm the least worst man because some of them are really bad. So.
Okay. All right, we got to go. I
Yeah,
wanna
we
eat.
need to eat, and then we've got to clean up our kitchen, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Well, we won't see you on Good Self. It's audio only, but we'll be on there at 9 o'clock. And I don't have any interviews for the bundle scheduled tomorrow. So
Something impromptu likely will happen, so keep your alerts on for YouTube
Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I could show up anywhere tomorrow. I'm going to look through the recipes and see if there's some more recipes that I want to try. And if I have the ingredients, then I can go live tomorrow
Lunch could happen.
and do some recipes
Yeah.
from the bundle again. So it was fun. Well, you know what, you guys, thank you for joining us. Even though you didn't know we were going to do this, this was really fun for us. And I'm going to try to get Tom to do more of these impromptu videos with me. And so for now, I'm going to say, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Tom.
And we help you get healthy and stay healthy one meal at a time.
I have no idea what's still. I think we're getting food. So our usual sign-off thing isn't in there.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Bye, you guys.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's muffins.
Oh, it's the cornbread muffins.
We're going to sign off with muffins.
Oh, those are so good. We have
Okay.
some. You could have one.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.